Hello again. Welcome to Galactic Command Tarot. This is the ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck manifested by Archangel Michael. It is specifically for Galactic Command. This is a beacon. If you are watching this, you are a member of Galactic Command. Whether you are active or inactive, you have been summoned here to watch this video. If you are inactive, none of anything I'm going to say makes any difference to you. Doesn't apply. You can go about reading your horoscopes. You can go about watching the signs and doing whatever it is you do. If you are a member of Galactic Command and you are enjoying the active status, or you wish to, all you have to do is say, "Of my own free will, I volunteer for service for Galactic Command." That is it. Done. You are a part of Galactic Command. And you're part of the thousands and thousands of Galactic Command members that are on the earth that are struggling to find out what they're doing. And that's what this deck is for. Manifested by Archangel Michael. It is ancient, it is old, and we're going to shuffle it. We're going to shuffle it. We're going to do it the old way. And then with the left hand, we got the deck into 3. We only do 5 cards. And we're going to help you. Now, I am extremely psychic, which is kind of interesting because while I say I'm extremely psychic, we don't actually communicate with telepathy. We just kind of talk to each other. And when the joke says, "What, do I read minds?" But I'm getting this message. It's for a blonde-haired young girl she's wearing a white shirt, red sleeves, sort of like those, I want to say, sort of exercise 3/4 length shirts, jeans, straight blonde hair, and the answer is choose the blue one. Okay. Now let's go. The 9 of Cups. Very nice. Nice way to start things off. Lots of difficulty getting here. I mean, I'm getting some advice from the people I'm actually here manifesting with me. This is a cadet, and she's protecting or guarding an area that is already guaranteed happiness. Sorry. Already guaranteed happiness. She has a gun, and she's protecting it with a wand, and she's a cadet, and she's very determined. This is pretty much has to do with you. In this particular scenario with them, you finished something and you're allowed to access it because you finished it, and it's an emotional journey or an emotional feeling that you felt moving forward, and you had to feel it and heal it. And now that you felt it, she will let you pass because you've learned something. And you have the right to enter, but until you did so, she would stop you. So it's the same with this. Whatever you were doing, it was for your own good that she stopped you. so that you could learn what it was you had to learn to go forward. And once you did, you learn from it, and you wouldn't have to learn that exact lesson again. The King of Wands. This guy is very calculating, but he's also very wise. He takes a lot of effort in doing what he's doing and thinking about the different ways to do something. Not different things to do, but different ways to do one thing. And as an example, like making bread. You could make bread with a machine, you can make bread with your hand, you can use flour, or sift flour, not sift flour, make it big old hunky, just put it in a bowl, add water type of thing. But it's the action of doing it. He's the king of doing that, of figuring out how to do one thing differently. And that's what you're thinking about, how to do one thing. And since this is the twin flame journey, you are thinking about different ways of trying this, of manifesting that love that's supposed to be in your life. Now you are looking at the way the wand, it's still a powerful weapon, but it's also a symbol of wisdom. You know, they use it in this deck for weapons, but also for wisdom and for teaching and for staffs and for walking sticks and everything else. You know, so it is even a beacon. It is itself a beacon. And as I said, if you haven't volunteered for service, do so, because these cards are applying to you once you do. If you don't apply for service or even volunteer for service, none of this means anything. Nothing. You know, so what this means though is that whatever you're thinking in your head about moving forward, you know, maybe meditating, you know, meditation does work. I mean, it's nice. But I'm not saying spend hours and hours meditating. The meditating Galactic Command does is you think about it and you heal it. You feel it and you heal it and you move on. You cast whatever that emotion was away and you go on. You've learned it. And the memory of it, you heal that memory too. You remember it. If it felt bad, you remember it felt bad, but you heal it. And that way you don't have to worry about it. You say, yeah, I remember that. That made me feel bad. But hey, I thought about it and I'm okay with it. I'm moving on. And that's what that means. Okay, and hang on. We don't read reversals, and I think I put the deck down backwards. Page of Swords. Well, we had this one in the last reading a little while ago. It's the same thing. So whatever is bothering you emotionally, it's still there. You're still thinking about it or probably trying to move past it. This is a cadet learning or in the process of learning or even mastering, close to mastering, you know, the sword, which is a really great weapon if you can master it. Up close and personal, but it also is, I want to say your emotions, but it's not. It's more like your feelings. It's a little different. How can I put it? One's your heart, the other is your emotions. One's the way you feel, and the other one's the way your heart feels. Well, on this one, it's the way your heart is being challenged and you are taking control of it, but you are still at that point where you are learning. You're learning and you're hoping to do well at it. So keep up the practice. Do a little bit more self-healing. Go to bed early. For tonight, go to bed early, like half an hour early. And then sleep that extra half hour. Don't sleep in, but go to bed half an hour early and get that little bit of extra rest. It'll feel good for you. Ask the operator, when you put your head down, say, Galactic Command Operator, please download my downloads. Thank you. And just leave it at that. The world. Oh my God. Yeah, we believe in God. You know, I had this conversation, not about the world, but with the Almighty God. And it's kind of interesting talking to the Almighty God. I wanted to say it was infuriating, but I'm not. But I guess I am, since I'm kind of bringing it up. But just as an example, I talked to the Almighty God and I asked him a question. He says something like, what do you think happened? And I said, well, I think this happened and this happened and this happened and that led to this and that led to this. And he says, good, that's probably how it's going to happen. And I said, but I just made that up. And he's like, yeah, but you didn't make it up. You guessed it correctly. I said, but then what if I'd said this and this and this and this? And he'd say, well, that's probably going to happen too. You know, is it anything too hard for the Almighty God? Somehow it will just work out. So it's interesting trying to get answers from the Almighty God, because He will tell you whatever you're thinking in your head, that probably is the answer. Okay, worst case scenario, you might have to relive that particular scenario again and again, and maybe one more time. Anyways, the world. Okay, what we got here? The world. Well, what can I say about that? One of the greatest cards, if not the greatest card to get. This is simply known as the rock band cover band Michael. What we have here is we have Archangel Little Michelle on lead guitar, Archangel Natalie on rhythm guitar, Archangel Michael on bass guitar, Archangel Wendy on drums, and Archangel Jennifer on keyboards. And with these 5 archangels, who are master musicians, they can cover any song ever created. Ever. That's why they're a cover band. They don't have to make their own music. They can play anything you want, and they can play it, I want to say, better than the original, but they're designed, well, they're not designed. They are dedicated to giving their best performance for one person the same way they would give a performance for 1 million persons. They are here to help you. That's what this means. You have 5 of the most powerful archangels, angels, just say angels, the 5 most powerful angels in the universe right here in front of you, saying, hey, what can we do to help? What can we do? And we're here for fun. We're here for fun. Make it fun. We'll do it for you. Make it fun. We'll sing a song for you. What do you need us to do? Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And they are nice. They are really, when they are together and they're performing, they are very happy-go-lucky. Happy-go-lucky. And you'll be like, whoa, what the? They're angels. Yes. But in this particular card, they are a rock band. And they will act just like a rock band. But they will be courteous, they'll be kind, they'll be polite, but they will be a rock band. So, you have the world. And they can appear anywhere on this planet at any time, at any place. There's a story. There's a story where Rome was being invaded by an army, and they came to the gates, and they're getting ready to invade, and one of them heard that screaming of that electric guitar, and he just stopped, and he looked at his soldiers, and he says, okay, everybody just unpack, stay right here. There's the why. He says, you hear that? Those are angels. Are you going to walk in there and pick a fight with a bunch of angels? No. Just pack up, listen to the music. We'll do it tomorrow. You know, there's no way I'm going to go in there and face 5 angels. Just enjoy the show. And there is. If you look through history, you'll find Rome was sacked once. And the army stopped right outside the gate. And they waited until the next morning before they invaded. True fact. And your last card. Wow. The devil. Means don't be your own worst enemy. You have the world, you have 5 archangels here, and yet you are entertaining ideas of saying, screw it, I don't need that. I don't need that. And you have 2 guys guarding the devil saying, go ahead, come on, we got him, we got your back. Go, get out of here, go, do it. That's what this means. It means you are your own worst enemy at this moment. You have all this going for you, and you're not taking it. Just think about it. Think about it. You have it right here. Who do you think threw Satan out of heaven? Archangel Michael. And he's one of the 5 angels. The second one, Archangel Little Michelle, threw him out a couple times. Yeah, I know. I know. I heard the earth crack and shatter when he hit the ground. And I asked, what was that? And I said, that was Archangel Little Michelle throwing Satan to the ground. Wow. So that is, that's who's on your side. And we'll leave it at that, okay? And if you don't know the proper way to say goodbye that angels and Galactic Command do, since they work together, And because they work with angels, a lot of times they will just say, I will talk to you later, because of their extremely long lifespans. If one of them says they will talk to you later, there's a very good chance they will talk to you later. So I'll talk to you later.